Oh, there's okay. What's up, everybody? We were thinking that we were gonna do something a little different, so we were thinking about doing like a cooking with the missus here. The missus, Mrs. Cerebral Ballsy. So lately we've been really into this. I keep calling it a camping stove, but it's not actually a camping stove. It's basically just a single use stove that you can just plug in and it's ready to go. It's the Cuisimax. I got it on Amazon and it was a Christmas present for him over here, and it actually makes it a lot easier for him to just kind of roll up and do some cooking, because like under the kitchen, because this is our kitchen table here technically, but we don't have like any counter space here whatsoever, so I basically converted it into like a extra counter space / continental breakfast kind of thing. So basically we have a bunch of our like kitchen utensils here, our knives, we have our crock pot, our coffee pot here. So for the purpose of him being able to cook, it just makes it a lot easier because he can just roll up and get ready to go.
Yes, I'm laying the roll.
Yeah, it's a lazy day today.
In my abs, I can do whatever the fuck I want.
So this is a pretty easy recipe that usually, what?
Yeah,
Over here?
a little bit more. A little bit.
I did. wait. You've literally taken the whole thing. Plug it in. Push it. Okay. So, actually, yeah, that's better. Now I got more space. I don't know if you can actually see it. Like, this is our pot here, and then this is under here. So, as far as how much we like it is concerned, we love it. It's pretty much the easiest thing in the world. So, we thought that we would make this recipe for classic chili. And this is one of the easiest things that we can make it at. It usually lasts us a good 2 or 3 days. It keeps pretty well. And I think I found it online when I was just trying to look for a chili recipe. So this is just one of the best things that we make, in my opinion. So first thing that you need to do is heat up about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I just eyeball it. I don't really get crazy with the measurements when it comes to things like spices or stuff like that. So you're just going to heat it up to your large pot, about medium-high heat. It takes about 2 minutes, and I don't think it's even going to take that long with this. It usually gets hot pretty easily. So once it starts heating up, which I don't think that's going to take very long at all.
What level you got on?
I got on like 3.5 right now. So give that like another minute.
4.
So the other thing, so while this is heating up, we're gonna go through what else that you need for this. You need like a kind of a medium-sized onion. I like to use white or yellow onion. I usually will get like pre-diced onion, but I couldn't find any this time because I'm not really trying to go out in public right now with all this. So we've just been having groceries delivered, and it's kind of like you get what you get. So I got whole onions, so I just cut them up, which I suck at. But that's neither here nor there. You got white or yellow onions, it doesn't really matter, at least I think. You need 2 tablespoons of some chili powder, about 2.5 tablespoons of that, 2 tablespoons of cumin, a tablespoon of garlic powder, salt and pepper. I don't really go crazy with measurements when it comes to salt and pepper, and 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar.
Salt and pepper are not seasoning. Just so everyone know.
Oh shit, oh yeah, that's going. Okay. So then you're gonna put your onion in. You're gonna be my dish putter backer / trash putter awayer.
When this is all done.
Usually I'll give these a few minutes until they kind of get translucent. Just stir that around. And I think at some point I'll pan the camera over here so you guys can see what everything looks like in there.
It's like flip.
Yeah, that's another thing about this. So if you're going to cook on this, be careful because it's likes to move. So then you need 15 ounces of a can of diced tomatoes. Got these. I don't really think it matters if it's peeled or unpeeled. Personally, I don't care. About a 15 or 16 ounce can of red kidney beans. Make sure that they're drained. 8 ounces of tomato sauce. About 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. I don't really have all that much either. 1.5 cups of beef broth. And that's it, right?
No, the beef.
Oh, the ground beef.
Where did it go?
I put it over here. About a pound of ground beef. I don't really have a whole lot of preferences as far as how lean you want it. I usually like the 80% lean. Can you open that for me actually? Because I'm going to need that. So this will take maybe 5 or 6 minutes. And I hate the smell of onion. I despise it.
I love it.
Cutting it, not my favorite. And the babies are afoot somewhere, so you might see a little snake cat in the background somewhere. Cat snakes, snake cats. Let's see, noodle cat, carpet shark, carpet snake. That's just a few nicknames that people call our babies. So that's going to be sizzling. I don't know if you can hear that. Let me see. So then, oh, be careful. Oh my God. Be careful.
I am careful.
Actually, you might want to turn the fan on in here just in case it gets too smoky because the smoke alarm's like right there. This has been sitting at room temperature like all day, so make sure that that's nice and soft. Thank you.
Is that all of the recipe?
Yeah. My cookbook.
Did you cut it and then...
No, it's just, you can just break it apart in the pot.
No, I mean the video.
Yeah, I know. And take your time with this. There's no rush. That's kind of the secret to chili. Doesn't really have to be crazy fast because it has to simmer for a while too. And this is also a favorite with my father-in-law. He loves this.
There's a cornbread.
Yes, this is probably, I feel like the only thing that you should really eat with this is cornbread. I can't think of any other kind of side that you could eat with chili. But the cornbread's already been made. That's sitting on the stove. It was from the box mix. I don't have time to make homemade cornbread. I'm not doing it. I've made it before. I made it for Thanksgiving. It took quite a while, but it was worth it. But I'm not doing that again. We're in the middle of a Marvel movie marathon, and we'll be eating this while we watch our next one. So that's looking pretty translucent now. So we're going to add in our ground beef. Just break that up. And I don't imagine that this will take very long to brown either. But the only really important thing here is that it's got to be fully browned. Don't rush it and just put everything in there at once. It's going to take too long. And then it's going to burn, and then you're going to feel really, really bad about yourself like I do whenever I fuck something up.
Don't fuck it up.
Any times where I fuck something up, I feel really bad about myself. Huh? So we're going to let this brown, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to show you what we have so far. Alright, so we're browning in here. Still a little bit of pink left, but that's alright. This is the stove that we're using from Amazon. I think it was like maybe $40. all in all, I really recommend it so far. It's our little continental breakfast area. A little messy, but that's alright. So next up, you're going to add your spices. Got the chili powder. Doesn't really matter what order that you add these in. Cumin. Garlic powder with some salt and pepper. I actually ran out of salt like just now, so I had to substitute with some sea salt. Don't know how it's going to work out. We will find out. So sea salt I think is a little bit better for you actually. Just stir that up. And it's going to start smelling real good in your house when you're cooking this.
Any garlic going on?
Yeah, the garlic powder. So it should look something like this. Kind of like a sloppy Joe color. Sloppy Joe. Sorry, I'm an idiot. I forgot the tomato paste. Stir that along in there with the spices. Very important. 2 tablespoons of that. Although I don't really go crazy with the measuring of that either. Smells amazing. Next up, the beef broth. Put in your diced tomatoes with the juice. Very important. The red kidney beans, drained. And the 8 ounces of tomato sauce. Stir all that well. Get all that nice and combined. And then you're going to bring this to a low boil. Let's reduce this a little. We'll do it. And this smells so good. Oh my god, you guys. This is the best.
I want to give a salad.
2.
What do you got?
So we're going to reduce this to medium low, and this needs to simmer for about 20-25 minutes, but you got to keep stirring, or else it's just going to stick to the bottom here. Give me like a napkin or something. Oh, actually, never mind. I can just put it in here. All right, put that in there. Cover it up. If it would go the fuck on. Like it never goes on. I think the edge of, yeah, there we go. All right, so we're going to simmer that. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you don't cover this. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Uncover 25 minutes. We'll see you then. So it's been around 25 minutes, and this is all done for the most part. So you gotta let it sit now for 10-15 minutes, whatever strikes your fancy, just so it gets nice and thick. Otherwise, it's gonna be soupy. Just make sure there's nothing stuck on the bottom there. If you guys could smell this, oh my god. And there's our cornbread over here. Forgive my dirty stove. I despise this kitchen.
Olive garden.
Smells like Olive Garden.
So you sit in here.
So we're just gonna let this sit for 10-15 minutes, and then we'll come back and show you the final result. There you have it, my chili. Got a little cornbread on the side for aesthetics. I already took a bite out of one, don't mind that. And that's it. That's pretty Mitch, it's the easiest thing you could ever make. Lasts you for, I think, a good couple days. So, this is Mikey signing off.
What?
You're not gonna sign off?
I can't. I have to go.
Hmm?
Never give up. Never surrender. And get loyalty
Yes.
and respect to everyone. Especially your beautiful self.
Do a shout out?
And you, like I said before, why the fuck are you wearing a robe? It's my house. It's my house, motherfucker. And I want to give a shout out to Mike. I just had my hot tea. And I love, 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 love the honey that you sent.
Oh my god, we're
You
obsessed with
love
it.
it too.
I take like a tiny little spoonful of that like every day.
So, thank you for watching. And more cooking videos are coming soon.
I got a shitload in my cookbook, so I got cheesecake, I got macaroni, I got casseroles, you name it, I can probably do it.
Yeah. So, thank you for watching.